Hey.
Alright, can everybody hear me okay? Yep. Okay, so as you guys know, that's our track to start off with. Nothing too crazy, but it is slippery, right? It's also tricky a couple of the corners, especially with that off camber in the middle of the track. So I'm noticing a lot of you guys are staring at the ground or at the rear wheel right in front of you, right? So like Dylan said when he was on top of his bike, the more you look at the ground or the more you look just really close to you, you'll just be reacting the whole time. Our goal, most of you guys drive out here, so just like when you're driving and you're about to send that text, you look how far you can see if there's a cop, to see if there's traffic, just to be in the clear, like you can take off your eyes off the road and text. Same out here, right? The more you look ahead, the sooner you're going to realize when the corners are coming, so everything's going to be smoother. The more we stare at the ground, the more we go around every other hole, every other rock, so the ride's never really smooth. It's always super bumpy. Okay, so let's try to keep that vision ahead, as far ahead as we can see, so we can spot whatever obstacle is coming up, either a corner, a downrider, an uphill, a downhill, right? But you'll always be aware and have the ability to react and do what you got to do to be ready once you're there, not just have to just react when it appears, right? So looking ahead so you can anticipate, that will help a ton. For those of you guys that are standing, like Dylan said, let's make sure we're standing up straight, right? Not halfway up. If we're still halfway, let's just take a seat. Let's work on the sitting position. If we're ready, then I would like for you guys to stand up tall, hinge at the hips so we can keep that weight over the bars. Okay? And lastly, for everyone out here, we steer with the legs, right? Not so much with the hands. So in order for us to steer with the legs, with our own weight, we got to anticipate the corner coming up. So if we're going to go left, we're going to start pushing on the left foot before we get there. So when we're there, we already have that sort of angle, and that angle will put us to the direction where we can look ahead and kind of flow through that corner. But if we wait until the last second to either crank the bars or push, then it takes a little bit of time. The bike doesn't stop. The bike keeps rolling. Yes, a little bit slower, but you're still moving forward. If you don't give yourself that extra time to get there and do it smoothly, then everything a lot more aggressive, right? You guys see what I'm trying to say? Because it's so more aggressive, brakes, you're cranking on the bar, then it's hard to know when you're going to hit the ground because you're being so aggressive on the movement. A lot smoother movement, a lot more looking ahead should make the ride a lot more enjoyable, right? It's not a bull that we're trying to keep behind us, right? It's a tool that we're using to help us get around this trail. So use it as a tool, use it to your advantage, not just to put a workout in. Okay? Any questions? All right. I'll make you. Yep.
Any tips on shifting?
Yes. This track is super short, so I would say put it on second gear for now, right? If you want to go second to third, and use a straightaway to your advantage, right? Shift when you know you have some space to make an error and you can try again.
I mean, actually shifting.
Yeah.
Like
So well, you're riding on your balls of your feet, right?
I can't see. Maybe we'll just have an offline conversation.
Okay, no worries, but so everybody has an idea. The more you move your boot through your peg, try to slide it, the harder it's going to be. You got to take that boot off the peg, take that step forward, do what you got to do, and then bring it back, right? But the more we try to shimmy our foot back and forth, the peg has sharp teeth. The bottom of the boot are nice and rough, so they're meant for it to stuck. So the more you shimmy back and forth, the harder time you're going to have. Might as well take that one step forward, bring that step back once you're done using it. Okay? And straight away is the easiest so you can learn how to do that. Because you have the chance to miss it. If you miss a shift on the corner or uphill, then now you're dealing with everything else. Okay? Alright. Any other questions? Sweet. Bike's on. I'll let you guys go one by one so we can keep the group a little bit more spread open.
good. I'm gonna try not to. Okay.